Hi everyone. I was honestly shocked when I checked the hero rankings today. It just makes no sense to me. Flowborn Mage is actually one of the least picked heroes this season, and that really surprised me. Most players don't realize how insane this hero's damage really is. Yes, he has no mobility, and that's definitely a weakness. But with a few simple tricks, you can completely work around it. I've used Flowborn all the way to Grandmaster with an 88% win rate whenever I pick him. He performs incredibly well in low ranks, and even in higher ranks he still dominates. You just need to play a bit more carefully. That's exactly why I made this video today, to help more people understand Flowborn and use him effectively. Hopefully after this, he won't stay buried in the sand anymore. Now, before we begin, you might be wondering if I only achieve this because I play with a pre-made team. Unfortunately, I always solo queue. I don't have a fixed team, and I totally understand how tough it is when your teammates give you headaches. So, trust me, all these tips come from solo queue experience and personal research. Alright, let's start. Flowborn doesn't have any mobility, which makes it harder for him to support teammates early on. That's why the first thing Flowborn users should do differently is to use his passive for extra movement speed and buy Boots of Deftness. Don't get Boots of the Arcane just yet. Mobility comes first, and yes, this step is absolutely essential. Remember, a mage isn't just there to deal damage. You're also a backup for both top and bottom lanes. If you can't rotate fast enough, your lanes will lose control, and that will affect your team's overall economy. While doing this, always keep an eye on your minimap and be ready to support. Even an S-rated hero can die easily when outnumbered. Now, you might worry about your tower while roaming, but in the first 4 minutes, the shield protects it pretty well. So it's fine to roam more aggressively to help your team gain an early advantage. With your boosted speed, you can quickly return to clear minions and secure your gold anyway. However, Flowborn is very vulnerable when alone. If you're traveling to another lane, avoid the river path. You might run into the enemy jungler, and that's instant death. Instead, take the safer green path, as shown in the picture. It's a small thing that makes a huge difference in staying alive. And here's another thing I keep seeing. Flowborn users often go in front and try to initiate fights. Please don't. You're a mage, not a tank. Always wait until your team starts the fight, then follow up from behind to deal massive damage. I've seen too many Flowborns try to 1 versus 1 and end up defeated miserably. Your true strength lies in finishing off enemies with long-range, high-burst damage. Now, something that many players overlook is his passive. Your stacks deteriorate quickly over time if not used, and when that happens, it deteriorates your passive. To maintain your stacks, you need to trigger them occasionally, but of course, using skills when no enemy is around is wasteful, right? The trick is to use an enhanced basic attack on nearby neutral monsters or minions while rotating. It only consumes 1 stack, but resets the timer, giving you time to build a full stack. Keeping your stacks up is extremely important because at full stack, you can use skill 2 up to 3 times in a single fight. This makes a massive difference in team fights and often decides who wins the clash. As the match moves into mid-game, keep your movement speed passive active for flexibility, but now it's time to change your boots to Magical Pierce for extra damage penetration, especially if the enemy team is building magic defense. By this point, team fights happen more often, and your added damage will help shred through tougher targets. But remember, this also means you'll become a prime target for the enemy team, so always wait for your front line to engage first before showing yourself. In the late game, both teams will start grouping up, and this is where Flowborn truly shines. Use your passive to boost your damage even higher, and position yourself safely in the backline. Your ultimate can threaten the entire team. It's often enough to stop enemies from initiating first. Flowborn becomes a monster in this stage, but only if you have tanky allies to protect you. If no one can hold the front line while you deal damage, you'll struggle to survive. That's why Flowborn works best with durable heroes who can buy him time to unleash his full damage. Still, it's best to avoid picking Flowborn against heroes like Gone and Mo. You're pretty much dead meat against them. Other than that, Flowborn is a very strong and reliable hero once mastered. I know ranking up can be really difficult, but I have more videos on my channel that can help you with that. And if you have your own tips for playing Flowborn, drop them in the comments below. Let's help each other climb the ranks. See you in the next one.